following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
What good is stopping cyber psycho attacks when the next time there's an ammo shipment we all die? And then this is a combat zone.
I'm not going to bandy semantics with you. We were assigned an operation, and we have failed. But I'm also not going to castigate you for rescuing a fellow officer. I understand that. Many would not. I know you are trying to do your job, but you have made me fail my assignment. I am a little disappointed, but not wholly.
I am sorry we got in your way.
No, you are not. You saved a life. That is your primary concern. In future, however, please trust me to do my job. Small one.
I think we might have gotten off a little light. So far.
Probably only because we weren't on duty.
Into clinic.
Well, if it isn't the heroes of the day, busting up their mechano-cranks and their fleshy bits in the same way, contravening doctor's orders, so that little voucher of yours is invalid now. I've already cancelled it.
Didn't get hurt.
Well, screw you. You still exerted yourself when you should have been resting.
I was fine. The rest would have been wait. Look, can I just...
Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. John Barrows, you can treat her yourself then, because you're a doctor.
I'm sorry, Doc. Look,
No, you're not. Listen to me for once. God damn it.
Look, can I put her down?
No. You're going to carry her until I'm done reaming your ass. When I was a young medical student, fresh out of the pod... So I'm sorry, what are you doing here and why are you carrying that woman?
Oh, she needs
This is a clinic, not a registry.
She needs attention. Medical
See
attention.
that? Oh, I'm so sorry, doctor. Put her down already. What's wrong with you? Oh, treatment. We're gonna have to send her to the proper clinic.
Of course.
This is my problem now. Now go home and stay there.
There's likely an extra security concern if you could pass that along. Have someone on hand, maybe. I'm gonna get out of your way now, Doc.
What do you want?
She also needs the medical attention.
Oh, Minerva. Your mother again?
No, actually, this time it was criminals.
Wait, is your mother beating you?
Well, there was that one time, but to be fair, I did ask for it.
Come on. I'll see if I've got a lollipop or something around here.
Not 7.
You're not? Oh, right. Time, aging thing. You're right.
Yeah, she's 8 now. Turn around and stuff.
Oh, you don't look like a day over 6. Right, turn your head and cough.
Leave the sick bay area. Because I also didn't even get hit during the whole thing.
Cheater.
It's because you shot Minerva at every chance you had.
Yeah. She was clearly the weakest unit, and endangering the young female member is the way to distract you both from... But it didn't work. You had callous disregard.
I do also love that Vince gets between her and the bad guy. It's like, get back. Your mother's just remember. Never mind.
She's eager to prove herself.
Well, what now?
Good question.
Who is it?
Lieutenant?
My office.
Of course.
Good luck, Barrows.
Oh, both of you.
Yeah, I do that thing where I start to walk away and then freeze. It's like...
I'd have Minerva in there as well, but she's in the clinic. office.
Yes, ma'am.
Vice have decided not to file a complaint against you.
Awfully nice of them.
Yes. Internal Affairs expressed their thanks for recovering their officer.
Appreciate it.
I didn't want you involved, which is why I didn't tell you anything.
I wonder
Why did I not want you involved? Because, believe it or not, we did have consideration for Agent Weller's well-being, and did have trauma teams standing by to remove the additional cyberware. This operation is weeks of work wasted. That Ripper hasn't even shown up, presumably because of all the noise. We will never know.
If you told us that, ma'am, we might have just kept out of it.
I didn't feel the need to tell you the reasoning behind instructions I give. I expect you to obey them. It is clear, however, you have no respect for me.
That is not true, ma'am.
If that is not true, then why do you ignore every instruction I give you?
we weren't told not to go.
You were told to go home, and don't you dare give me that scenic route bullshit.
We came across information that led us to believe...
You came across.
Yes.
Informants and such.
Led us
All
to-
right. I am willing to believe you, and your blatant lies.
That's not true.
If you're going to tell me Minerva is an informant,
Someone else.
do you wish to disclose whom else?
An anonymous source.
May I see the transcript of such source?
There is none.
And when did you have time to meet said source?
I had a lot of time today and yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm obviously lying.
Oh, okay. I can see our workplace relationship is going to be like that, is it? Very well.
Ma'am, you have to understand Weller was taken under our...
She was taken while she was on an authorized social romantic encounter with you. So naturally you felt super compelled to disobey every instruction you were given and charge off like the bold hero.
Just doing what's right.
Well, I mean, that is slightly debatable. It's not your intentions I'm questioning. It's your professionalism.
Ma'am, we're led to believe that there's a possibility that it was known where she was, but nobody was doing anything to save her. It's hard not to try and rectify that situation.
In a precinct full of leaks, why would I disclose anything I didn't have to? You don't think. And now we may not be able to find out where these Rippers are getting this cyberware from. We're still going to try, but it's done. I hope in future you will at least do some kind of secondary thinking process when you ask, instead of those bastards, they're not doing anything, you ask instead maybe, why might they not be doing something? That's all I'm asking. You may leave. I'm not even going to demand you go home. You're not going to obey anything I ask you to do. Good day.
Ma'am.
Get up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Also leave.
Well, shit.
kind of feel real small right now, huh?
Yeah, the old I'm not angry, I'm disappointed routine tends to be much more effective than shouting. Although it does mean I don't get to go.
Something about
Hey,
tongue.
it doesn't mean the captain still doesn't want to yell.
No, Straker, my office.
Oh, good.
There we go. So, Captain.
I think you did the right thing.
Oh,
Can't leave one of us behind. Can't let them get cut on just for some operation.
damn
You gotta be
right.
clever and smarter than that. Should have grabbed that Ripperdoc when he showed up, and then, like, cut on him until he talks or something. I don't know. They got their ways. Can't go around doing that. I think you did the right thing. But don't tell anyone else.
Thanks,
I'm supposed to be
Captain.
mad at you. Now get the hell out of my office! Out of your Tums or something!
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again, sir.
Of course, sir.
Man, I really wish he'd just get off our backs.
We get results, goddammit.
Minerva's coming out of Strong's office. She's all bandaged up and that.
How'd it go?
I've been reprimanded heavily and put on probation.
What? That's not fair.
Tried to keep you out of it, but she wasn't buying it.
I don't think I'm cut out for policing.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, I have to go. I'm being taken to a proper clinic.
Hang in there, kid.
Let me know when you get out.
Sorry we got you in trouble.
She'll head off.
I think she'll be okay. I mean, you saw the guts on her. Even before her mother was there, she was charging in.
Yeah.
I thought I was reckless.
Yeah, but exactly, there's a thin line between being a hero and being a memory.
Castles stops by. Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey,
been a while.
couldn't call heavy weapons?
Couldn't call anyone.
Man.
we were trying to be...
You know, I haven't moved out of this place in 2 days.
Safest place there is in Watson, then.
Shit. Look, we're gonna go grab a beer. You coming?
Of course.
Actually sounds like a good idea.
Come on.
I just gotta make a call.
Sure, man. We're going to the Brass Jones.
I'll meet you there.
Okay, you meet up with Stellix in the lobby and you'll all head out together.
Yeah, I'll just go with
Stellix is like, I will only have time for one beer. I have to go. Yeah, no, I know. Cool. Thanks for doing that, by the way. Anything for you, Rook. Your call?
I'm hoping that because Miss Cole was called away on training, they haven't quite got to it yet. I want to call Lisa.
No response.
I'll send her a message just like, when you have time, call me. It's important.
Okay.
And then I'll join the others.
Okay, back to Vince. You meet up with them. They haven't arrived at the Co-Jones yet.
Okay, so yeah. Heading to the Co-Jones.
Oh, Castle, you missed it the other day. You must have been out on patrol or something. I'm sure you've heard from everyone the big news
Big news.
around the precinct. A visitor yesterday.
Visitor. Oh, right. You're, one of your many girlfriends.
I don't have many.
Hey, I mean, look, I don't... No, fuck it. I'm gonna say something. I don't approve.
You don't approve?
You're married. You gotta keep that in mind.
I thought you knew.
Like, one date, garden dating thing, no one gonna judge you. Like, we can't afford to get out of it, that shit, right? But 2, and a dinner and that, then you're flashing around the precinct? Man, I don't know your wife, but I thought you was different. I thought you were a man. Now man the fuck up, and you go back and you treat your wife right. It ain't right, you got a kid.
Wait here a second. Guys, go on ahead.
Of course.
Sure.
Come. I will be intimidating and expressionless.
You know, I haven't really talked to you much at all.
I am not like her.
You're not like her. What do
The
you
whore one. I didn't say that.
What do you mean by that?
I am not like her.
You know, a lot of people aren't like other people. That's what makes them them.
You do not understand. That is not your fault.
Well, no, because you haven't explained. You just said you were not like her, and just
You have had encounters with Levy.
briefly. I haven't seen her for like over a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am not like her. You do not have to worry.
Oh, you're not gonna borderline rape me. I understand.
Yes.
That is what you meant. Okay. That's good. That's good. At least we know where we stand. How are you anyway? Haven't seen you for a while. So you involved in that op we ruined? Because sorry.
It was my operation. I devised it beginning to end. You may judge me if you wish for being willing to put another officer through surgery and discomfort and therapy. However, it was the best way to not... It was the minimal risk approach vector. We will begin again. I am patient.
Hey, with the type of thing they're doing, I'm sure they're going to flare up something that's going to get you to... You know, it's going to ping something on
From
your
my
radar.
point of view, it was the perfect opportunity. If this was one of those cases, a police officer is a preferable sacrifice to an innocent civilian.
Sacrifice.
Yes, perhaps a slightly inopportune choice of words.
Are you sure it's not more accurate than what other people letting on?
It is also possible it is a Freudian slip of some kind.
Oh no, I think you're the only one who was being honest. I think the others were trying to make it sound like, oh no, everything was in hand. We were totally going to rescue Weller because that was part of the plan. She was going to be fine.
There was a 13.7% chance that we would not be able to reverse the damage. I judged that to be acceptable. I am aware that this may be considered bad by other officers, but at the end of the day, I made the call.
87% chance odds are good.
Some would say it is not. Some did say that, but I made the call. You can blame me if you wish. I accept responsibility for my decisions, Vincent.
Well, it's all in the past now, right? What's done was done, move on.
That is the only really logical way to accept things.
I mean, yeah, otherwise, no point getting hung up on something you can't control. It's already happened.
I also do not approve of your partner's dalliance.
It's not what you think, but it's not my job to explain. But let me do just point out the fact that a lot of us have been trapped by this garden dating app, and I'm going on dates too, even though I'm involved with Babette, and it's because I can't afford to pay the fines to not go.
That does certainly explain one date with her, but an additional one, and an entire day spent in the precinct in her company. That does not.
No, but who knows?
Many are talking.
Yes, but who knows? Maybe Barrows found something work-related that he could get out of her.
I am an open-minded, whatever it is that I am.
I wasn't there. I don't know what they did on their.
I will interrogate him when he returns from this conversation right now.
So I'll find like a step or a bin or something to sit on.
They're going to say to put your leg up on and do this. Good evening.
I thought you already knew, honestly. Enough people have been figuring it out. You remember the first time we went to the Co-Jones?
Yeah,
Just before we went in, you told me about your wife.
yeah.
And I said sorry. And the reason I said that is because I know what that's like.
Wait, you killed her?
Oh,
Okay, good, because that'd be weird.
and then when I told you to look after your daughter, it's because I know how much worse it can get. Steely-eyed look.
So you're telling me you lied about being married? That you still had a wife and kid?
Just trying to keep up. Yeah, I lied. It's easier than dealing with it.
He'll pull you into a one-armed man hug.
Give him the one-armed man hug.
Yo, man, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's fine.
Man, it can be hard, and if you're already moving on, then that's good. It ain't easy to find someone to fill that void who can look after your kid. I suppose you don't have. Oh shit! Oh, fucking shut up, Rook! Shut up! Shut up!
Look, I didn't think I was moving on ever until a couple of days ago.
Hey, look, I may have been saying some things that maybe I oughta, shouldn't have. I'll try to fix that up, okay?
It's easier than me telling. Lisa's a good gal.
Does this mean you available to babysit now and then?
Of course.
I mean, Pravi's pretty good, but she has a job, too.
Interesting. Of course I can help out.
Better go join the others before they start thinking we as gay as Vince.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about him and that, not while it's not functional.
Oh, I suppose that is for the best. I'll come back over. Hey there, little pal.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, so we just got things straightened out. Stellix, it ain't what we was thinking. Turns out she dead. Oh. It turns out I did misjudge your partner. You have our apologies.
It's okay. It's my fault for keeping it secret.
Are you just going to make this public to everyone now?
So, a prostitute that works at the bar comes over and drapes herself around John's shoulder. She's like, "Hey, John boy."
Was it Jay?
Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
How you doing?
Quite well, actually.
Man, I started judging you again. Oh, hush now.
It's not what it
We're
looks
just
like.
old friends.
Go way back. How's things around here?
Look, I don't like spreading rumors. You know me. I don't really pay attention to things what ain't my business. But
There's been some strange things going on around here.
Strange, like...
This whole district's coming unglued at the seams, and it seems you guys ain't noticing nothing. We got road cons going everywhere, locking right under everyone's nose, and no one's saying nothing. And you'd think the Ironsides would be pushing back, but they ain't nowhere to be seen.
Not since their attack.
Not only that, but I noticed that there's been a lot of night markets getting hit lately in Watson.
You don't say. And not
No.
by us.
Look, I ain't supposed to know about this, but there's gonna be a night market on Sunday night. And word has it, there's some premium tier chrome going. Now, if any night market gonna get hit by the people what's been doing it, I'm just saying, maybe the Popo wanna be. Is that worth something to you?
That's worth something. I sort of just look at the everyone else at the table. Anyone, can I put it on my tab?
Oh, shit. Thanks, Chocolate Handsome.
she'll scroll down an address and a time on a napkin and fold it up.
You didn't hear nothing from me.
I don't hear anything from you.
But, John boy, maybe you'll have enough cash for a good time later, she says loud enough for everyone to hear.
Maybe I will, Triple J. I'll look at Stellix. You'll be wanting this.
get a photo of my agents. No, I'll just memorize it and slide it across. Might make up for the damage we did if you can pick him up.
It's tenuous, but I will at least investigate it.
I imagine you want us to stay right out of it.
There's literally not even a face here to look at. You can perceive... Human perception doesn't work on something that isn't necessarily human.
Yeah.
I mean, the least we can do is keep out our nose this time, right?
Makes sense, though. Night markets are a good place to score good chrome.
Yes, apparently.
Actually, that linear frame that you mentioned that guy had, was that the same linear frame, or at least the same style of a highly exclusive exotic linear frame that we saw at the night market we couldn't afford? That came with the fancy melee weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, they went back to that same night market too.
I do not understand.
One
moment, I'm receiving a call. We can still talk.
I'm just gonna go get a beer.
Oh, he made a signal beers are being brought over.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling one of our incredibly durable and friends with very fine melee weapons that we just finished dealing with acquired an item from a night market I was at recently. Combat zone night market, I should say.
I was going to say.
So they are hitting night markets to get their chrome.
Hey, I wouldn't worry about it. Buying things from a night market, not a crime. Running a night market is.
Well, where do you think I got this? The dead or alive?
Basil's dead or alive. Come to Dad. Why aren't you better? Why do you jam so much?
Someone's did a little bit of a hack job when they put the two together. Could be fixed up.
Oh, that's Faisals for you.
Yeah.
Man, it's like they're two kids in a basement somewhere and they could just go... But they good, though, like a net launcher shotgun. It's everything a policeman needs. These should be standard. Oh, man, you lucked out. These things are pricey.
Yeah.
Not that I'd give up anything. I'll pack it. We need to be a bit heavier.
Yeah, of course. What's a shotgun to the heavy weapons team, right?
Oh, man, I'll never say no to a shotgun. They're very solid weapons. Ain't that right, Pistol Boy?
Works.
Damaging, Diddle.
I'd give you one of mine, but it's handy to have two. Dragon's Breath in the secondary. Just in case.
Which reminds me, I really should reload this one.
Well, let's have a few drinks.
You guys have a few drinks. Eventually, Stelix finishes her call and she said, "We have finished impounding the bodies that you left.
One of them was equipped with an as-yet unreleased linear frame.
Unreleased?
Prototype model, apparently stolen from the manufacturer.
Oh,
The Kotaro Fuma linear frame.
so my suspicion was
Never
correct.
heard of it.
It is an internal model. I have only heard rumors of an external frame. Where did they get this?
John says he saw the same thing at a night market. Actually, you saw an external.
Yeah, I was
he had
just
an
thinking.
internal.
Oh no, that was an external one.
It disturbs me that these are being sold. The concealed blades are extremely dangerous, totaling in 4.
4?
Indeed. An extremely heavy sword, 2 smaller ones, and a small, very small, light weapon.
Shit.
Apparently, they are rumored that these specially motorized joints are so quiet you can hear a pin drop while they execute you.
So what you're telling me is...
This frame is designed for assassination.
Gore. There's been a lot of new stuff showing up at the markets, apparently.
That guy wasn't very good at it. He didn't even touch me.
Arachnid grenades, other kinds of tech. Not the normal shit you usually see. Not without a really good fixer, I'd imagine.
Looks like life's about to get hard for us. If all this PT gear's hitting the street, we could be seeing even basic enemies that we face on a day-to-day patrol fielding much higher caliber ability to hit us no matter how much evasion or brawling we have.
Well, if you think about it. Well,
And we
payday's
wouldn't
just
have
gone.
even had the heads up if you guys hadn't stumbled upon this. Now that every basic villain might have something easily capable of attacking and hurting you. But perhaps some Egyptians believe.
Well, there's another way to think about it. Payday just got bigger.
Yeah, we really need to start operating on actual paydays and not,
I like the auction system. That's a little rough in between if you happen to spend too much and have a bad week, but one good bust and you could be set for a while.
Yeah. It is real fortunate that you're apparently getting paid for this endeavor.
I don't think we were.
Oh, then you ain't seeing shit.
In the future.
I feel bad for Minerva. She needs a friend, and she has none.
Where did this come from?
I do not know. I am not known for my emotional outpourings.
she's got us.
Yes. And look what it got her.
Experience in the field.
I agree. She needs to get shut up some.
Everyone should get shot on.
Yeah. It only makes sense. If you're going to be a cop, they should just shoot you in the academy. You got to know how it feels, so you can
That's
push through
actually
it.
True.
The real problem was the rest of her performance wasn't exactly stellar. Probably damaged her confidence.
I don't think her mother helped, to be honest.
Well, she did laser beam the shit out of that spider lady.
I mean, from a
I'm sorry,
Psychological.
laser beam?
Laser beam.
That's bullshit. There ain't
From
no
the
such.
eyes.
oh, is that what that was?
That's bullshit. That
so-
can't be real. Why don't I have that? Stellax, give me laser beams. You do not need them.
I was wondering what that red thing was that shot. I couldn't see from.
Yeah. Finally got to see what removed the face of that media.
That is cool, baby. The only mother I ever knew who laser beamed her own kid in the face.
So that's what did it. She
Wait.
wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
Well, she did mention. Well, the doc mentioned her getting beaten up by her mother. And she said it only happened once.
Man, that's some tough love there. I don't have to agree, but shit, I
Can't
wouldn't,
say I do either, but
wouldn't
there's
treat my kid like that.
Do you know what the catalyst for that was?
No, man. Just what the media says, and they liars.
There's something to the way she parents, though.
I feel
If you
like
can survive it, I think you come out pretty tough.
Man, that little girl's like a stick. I don't want to say it, but she shouldn't be no police officer at her age. She can't shoot. I have to fail her the other day at the course. Man, that broke my fucking heart.
Well, one thing her mother was right about is that she focuses too much on the stuff she's already excellent at and not enough on her weaknesses.
I got a plan.
Some kind of boot camp.
Yeah. Put her in it. Put that radio girl in it.
That's what I was thinking.
Put that net runner in it. Cause her workout clothing kicking. What, you gonna complain?
No, but that's mine to look at.
No, man. Looking's free.
Okay, fair enough.
Throw us in there as well, just to keep him company.
Also, you could use a workout.
I'm doing alright.
Yeah, you're doing all right. But
Could
you
always
want to
be
be
doing better.
doing really... Look, man, you going on dates with a top-tier athlete. You want to be doing romantic run down the beach and then you can't keep up?
That's a euphemism.
Man, in your condition, I wouldn't be throwing that
I
shade.
need to find out more about that. Everybody seems to know about what this thing has done to my dick except me. Yeah, I said that.
Stellix is like, I could pull the medical file if you want.
Thank you.
I'm doing it now.
Thank you.
Okay, you were poisoned by some kind of neurotoxin which started damaging your brain. They had to operate. They employed a nanovirus. There was an unintended side effect which turned you gay. It also hypersexualized you, so you started trying to have air sex with the doctors. You were unconscious at the time. So they employed a depressant, which had an unintended side effect based on the other drugs in your systems, including that toxin, which gave you erectile dysfunction. They injected you with a further nanovirus intended to wipe out the remaining traces of the drugs and the neurotoxins in your systems, and just hope that your penis worked again. You should be straight.
But my penis may never work again.
I do not believe that is a reasonable conclusion to draw. The medical technician's expectation is that it would only be offline for a day or 3.
I guess I'll have to give it a test run.
There is only a 1% chance that it will never work again.
That's a good odds.
I'm sorry.
I'm just so much happier now that I know. Air sex with the doctor, so what would Babette say?
She would understand. She's an intelligent, reasonable woman.
I think she would also poke a little fun.
She would poke a tremendous amount of fun.
It is currently doctrine to not trust that woman.
Still, I thought that was...
It has not been rescinded. Therefore, I do not trust that woman.
We can trust her.
Man, you need to be able to read people better. Anyone can tell that she ain't some corporate spy. She's just a fresh-faced kid in a whole new world she never made. It's pretty clear in the 3 sentences I've shared with her in the elevator that one time when I dropped a bagel.
You dropped a bagel.
Yeah, I still ate it though, bagel.
Can't
Did
waste
you
food.
drop it on purpose?
No, I was carrying a bunch of guns as well. And I don't have 4 arms. Yet. You do not need them.
There's a difference between need and want. Like with the
Yeah.
laser beams.
But the thing is, I got a kid, and I can't be going around spending frivolous eddies on myself.
No, of course not.
I think I need to talk to the lieutenant.
Anyway, I must go. Yeah. Say hi to Clara for me. Of course I will.
Bye.
It'll just leave.
She's fine.
Yeah, I always thought so.
I'm surprised, given her previous reactions to things, that she wasn't incredibly angry when we, did what we did.
I don't think angry's in her makeup. She's really rational.
Well, I hope they get something out of
Gets
that,
on
too.
great with kids, though. You think she wouldn't because there's no face.
No, it'd be cool. It'd be like having a robot babysitter.